Hi, my name is Ibram X. Kendi, and this is The Big Question. So what I consider to be my favorite movie quote of all time is from the movie After Earth, starring Will Smith. And in the movie, he says to his son, "Fear is not real. It is a product of our imagination. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is real, but fear is a choice." So, as a diehard New York Knicks fan, of course, when the New York Knicks won the NBA championship in 1973, which was quite a long time ago, but for me, it was the greatest sports victory ever. I think I would change where the major classical pre-colonial African empires existed in the 1300s and 1400s, and so they tended to be inland, which allowed for what would become European slave traders to be able to sort of land on the coast and start making inroads. And if those empires were essentially on the coast and would have had the same military and political and economic power as these European slave traders, then what we now know as the transatlantic slave trade and thereby colonialism and thereby slavery may have never happened. So I think I would probably make the autobiography of Malcolm X the book that's a required reading. And I think not only in terms of its sort of story about and challenge of racism, but also I think it's a deeply human story, and it's a story of transformation. It's a story of somebody who is constantly critiquing himself and changing into a better self. And I think for all humans, there's no better stories than the stories in which we're able to essentially become a better form of ourselves. I think I would probably put shackles. And the reason being is because from shackles being used during the enslavement era to it being used during the current era of mass incarceration, I think it's indicative of the type of society that the modern world has wrought, a society of certain types of freedoms and other types of slavery. And I think, obviously, I think I'd want those forms of unfreedom and enslavement to be remembered so it's not repeated in future generations.